How did this happen?
How the heck did this happen?
Massive, complete, total bureaucratic incompetence.
The Securities and Exchange Commission was a product of the New Deal era after the stock market crash of 1929. But in the most recent financial crisis, the SEC missed the biggest financial fraud in history, Madoff. But there are new sheriffs in town. Call them the top cops of Wall Street. And they say this time things will be different.
We took the lessons of Madoff to heart to a very great degree. Here
you could call Robert Khuzami the enforcer. He's tasked with uncovering fraud and bringing charges against alleged perpetrators. He's had to recruit some of Wall Street's top talent without the promise of big paydays. To catch the next Madoff, the SEC needs people who know the game inside and out. How do you pitch them? Can you give me your pitch to maybe a top Wall Street trader?
It's not that hard to sell.
Really?
Because a lot of people want to be on the right side.
But the challenges for regulators are mounting. The number of investigations has doubled in the last year, and they're more complex than ever before. Henry Hugh is the man charged with monitoring them. As head of the SEC's first new division in nearly 4 decades.
Part of what this division is all about is bringing in these fresh insights, these new skill sets to people who understand these derivatives and other complex financial products of today to better protect investors.
But the SEC is woefully underfunded. Its budget, $1 billion, a mere drop in the bucket, some would say, to police today's multi-trillion-dollar securities market.
We're terribly under-resourced.
And despite a push for regulatory reform from the Obama administration, for now, it's still an old, outdated system that just can't keep up with an ever-changing market.
We are at an absolutely critical time in terms of that. What happens in Washington over the next year or two might dictate financial regulation, our economy, for the next half century.
In order to gain the public's trust, the agency is trying to right its wrongs. It's awaiting congressional approval to pay whistleblowers for tips, hoping to catch the next Madoff before the damage is done. In Washington, Poppy Harlow reporting.